It's so important to be grateful. And probably the person in all of the years that I've been looking for Great Days people that stands out in my mind as an exemplary example, is that a word? Exemplary example? I guess it probably is a friend of mine whose name is Willie. Willie is a sacker at the grocery store where I shop. He's not a checker, he's a sacker. I'm not too sure how old Willie is. My guess is he's probably in his mid to late 60s. Willie is a person who has a lot of challenges. Willie has reached the top level of his ability. He will never be anything more than a sacker. But Willie believes that he is the best sacker at that grocery store. And you know what? He is. Willie is really good at what he does. He knows just how to pack the groceries. He knows not to make the bags too heavy. He knows to put all the cold things together. He knows to put the bread and the chips up on the top or in a separate bag so that they don't get crushed. Willie is really good at what he does. And Willie also knows how to treat his customers. Whenever I come in the store, Willie sees me coming. And he says, "Oh, pretty lady." I love Willie. He says, "Oh, pretty lady, the sunshine has come into my day because you have come into my store." Now, I know that Willie says that to every woman who comes in, okay? It's not just me, but that's okay, isn't it? Because Willie takes the time to make me and everyone else feel special. Now, you and I might take a look at Willie and we might feel sorry for him. We might say, well, poor old Willie, you know, he doesn't really have much going for him. But Willie appreciates what he has. Those of us who live in this area know how it is in August, don't we? Day after day after day of temperatures over 100 degrees and sometimes humidity of about 147%. And you know how we get when those days pile on top of each other, a little testy, a little out of sorts. And on one of those really hot days, Willie was helping me take my groceries out to the car. Now, I admit I was being a little bit normal that day. I was not having a particularly good day, and I was griping and complaining, and I really kind of wanted Willie to gripe and complain along with me. Because after all, misery does indeed what? Love company. I said, "Willie, aren't you just sick of this weather? It is so hot and so humid, and I'll bet today you wish you were working inside." And Willie said, "Oh, pretty lady, every day I thank the good Lord for this job in this town at this time." You think Willie has great days? You bet he does. Do you think that the people who work with Willie have great days? You bet. They see Willie's on the schedule, they're delighted. But here's another thing. Willie, the sacker, affects the bottom line of that grocery store. Because you see, it's not the one that's closest to my house. It's not the one that has the best prices in town. But one of the reasons that I go there is because Willie is there. Willie is a great days person. And I think there are a lot of lessons that you and I can learn from Willie.